Hey. Today is another beautiful day that the Lord has made. I want to welcome you again to another episode of The Best Coach. I do think having nice weather does affect your emotions, which is probably the top thing operating on earth, is these emotions. Relationship world, sports world, all relationship-based relationships. Emotions. But today, I'm emotional. And in this emotion, I'm excited. I'm excited to talk about I've helped people get into a better position in football. I've helped. I've assisted. I've done this. And I helped a young man. Used to work out with him early in the mornings before school start. He was my quarterback at one point, freshman year. Nothing but amazing. Came up, ended up going to Ohio State. I took a couple of players with me to Ohio State, to some camps and things that they did, and our group of kids dominated. Urban Meyer, who was the head coach of Ohio State at that time, came up to me and asked me, well, he told me, he said, man, I thought you was the head coach. And no, I was an assistant coach. But I helped out. And I traveled with the young men to get them down to Ohio State. Their parents and family members appreciated what I did. And one young man got a scholarship, a full scholarship to go to Ohio State. That's exciting. One went to the University of Kentucky. And I have a lot of young men, student athletes who went to other schools as well. So my positive influence, I'm going to say today, is really good. And I'm excited about that. I'm also happy to say today that a young man also that I helped to coach, there was a number of coaches who did things, but I was very fortunate to be a part of a staff, and this young man was amazing then, and this young man is amazing now. And he is in the National Football League, the NFL draft this season. A good buddy of mine sent me the information, my brother Swing, and I was sometimes feeling down in the dumps about not coaching, not being in the circle at this point. And it gets to me from an emotional standpoint. I feel sad, melancholy, down, sorrow. And what my buddy sent me was right on time. It was a blessing to me to see this information. Now I'm going to go on YouTube and I have to find this combine this year. And I have to watch and see this young man perform. He played at a major university and did a lot of things successfully. I watched, I paid attention to his season as he played. And he did an excellent job as usual. So I'm proud. I'm proud of them. I'm thankful to God, and I'm proud of myself. I'm proud of myself for what I was able to do, what I was able to assist to do. So I did the best that I could, and I'm going to continue to do the best that I can for student athletes, for people in the streets or whatever. Like a young man that I met at the Auto Depot store when I had to get look at some information on my vehicle. One of my lights popped up in my car, and a young man who helped me with my code reading, he says, hey, I shared with him that I coach, and he told me that he's interested in playing middle linebacker. And I gathered his information. I'll do whatever I can to assist him to see if we can help get him into a university or a school. And that's what I like doing. Even though I'm not actually in the field right now, the Bible talks about, I've learned that you still have to behave in the formation of what you want to be in order to become that. You have to walk, march, dream, sleep, stay awake, perform, dress like, do exactly what you need to do to be in the position that you desire to be in. Act accordingly, function that way, and God will bless you with the desires of your heart. Now, I've already been successful. If I transcend today, not yesterday or tomorrow, but today, if I transcend, I have accomplished my goal. I moved to Georgia. I moved to Georgia to coach college football. I already did that. I already did it. It doesn't matter on how high the scale or how low the scale is. Just know that I did it. And you can do it too. You can do it. Just like my young man who's going to the National Football League. I pray that he gets selected, has a successful career, a great life, and all of that other stuff. We have enough negative stories and things that are not going well for people. And I do feel bad for folks that things are happening to. Things happen to me too. But we do need to dig if necessary to find something good. So this is a good story, and I want to share it in the best coach. So congratulations to my young man who is in the National Football League draft this year. Also to the young men that I helped out, who I assisted with coaching, training, advice, whatever else. In colleges down here in Georgia, whoever I've helped, I want to thank you. And I pray that God continues to bless y'all, bless me, and everybody else. So this is for the best coach. I want to say to you guys, I love y'all. And also, Dios nos cuides.
This shot the shout of Maurice, man, my brother, man. You know what I'm saying?